Yes, guys, thank you for listening to another episode of the Daily Dose podcast. Today, we've got another special guest, and this one is related to the Academy series that we're doing. Myself and Enigma are going to sit down and discuss the upcoming Academy tournament. Enigma, what's good, man?
I'm very good, man. I'm very, very, very good. How are you, man? How are you feeling today?
All good, mate. The sun's out, can't complain. Can't really go out and
Yeah,
enjoy it as much as I
booming.
want to, obviously, but yeah, not too
Hey,
bad,
we
man.
can still get drunk inside at least.
It's very true. It's very true. That's the plan for tonight. I know that. But with yourself, man, you've obviously done a few battles outside of the academy already. But how was it that you got into battle rap personally?
So, the reason I actually got into battle rap is, well, firstly, it started with rap because I'd say I probably only started getting into rap about maybe 3 years ago. I didn't really listen to much rap. I was kind of like I used to listen to a lot of metal. I really like metal and alternative music. And then one day, one of my best friends played me Giggs's "Fire in the Booth" Part Two, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually not too bad," because I always had a kind of stigma attached to rap. And then ever since then, I kind of got into grime. And then through Getz's Twitter page, actually, I seen him post Shotty Horror versus Arsenal. I have a lot of respect for Getz, so whatever his opinion's saying, if he's saying that something's amazing, I went and watched that battle. And then from that battle, I kind of just fell down the rabbit hole. I just ended up watching loads and loads of battles, and I've just not stopped till this day.
Nice, man. No, I like it. And yeah, the he's actually got quite a good knowledge of battle rap as well. I've seen him tweeting about it quite a lot recently, and he knows his stuff. But like, what led to you eventually jumping in the ring? Then are you kind of making music as well and saw it as another avenue, or?
Yeah, to 100%, man, 100%. And basically, what kind of led to me jumping in the ring is not sure if you know who Striker is from Manchester.
Yes, yeah, I'm like grime artist, yeah.
Yeah, so Striker, grime artist from Manchester. Big ups to him. Basically, what he's done is for our area in Manchester, which is called Stockport. There's really no grime events whatsoever. There's not really any kind of rapping events. So he's put it on his back and put the whole scene on his back. Really created his own platform. And he invited loads of MCs who he recognized and who he knew. And I knew him before then. So we went on and he gave us a platform to do that. And then one of the events, he asked me if I wanted to battle, which I never really considered, but it was after I'd started watching battle rap. And I thought I'd got the logistics of it. I kind of knew what to do, what to say, and what would get reaction from the crowd. So I took him up on that opportunity, and then, yeah, it's just kind of spiraled out of control ever since then.
Nice one. Yeah, is Striker involved in talk is cheap then, dialects thing as well?
Yes, yeah, Striker and Dialect. I think they're a duo now. I think Striker and Dialect both run Talk is Cheap, the unbeat grime battling platform thing. Yeah, you're 100% right there.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he's yeah, I've heard quite a bit of Striker's stuff. I'm pretty sure he's been on Don't Flop back in the day as well, doing grind clashes and stuff. So definitely aware of him. But is there a big scene where you are then?
I wouldn't say it's like huge, but say every event that Striker puts on, the last event unfortunately was cancelled due to Corona. The event before that, um, I'd say there were at least like 20, 30 people there who come for the open mic, and then they had two clashes. But that last event that got cancelled was going to be the best one because that had Sam Hypes versus Zen, and it had someone else. Who else was battling on that card? And Polar versus Timeless as well. So I think that, and there was loads of performances. Dialect was performing, so I think that would have been the one that kind of got the most people to turn up. But so far, he's just growing it slowly, really. I mean, it started off as kind of just like 5, 6 MCs, and now he's grown it a lot more. So it's definitely getting bigger as the days go by.
Right, fair one, man. No, it sounds good. And one thing that we've got to touch on, which quite a few people have asked me to touch on, is the name.
Yeah.
I know I think I did see that you made a post like kind of explaining it, but like
Yes.
I'm guessing as you've only been into battle rap for a couple of years, like it's fair to say that you probably didn't know that there was Enigma and another Enigma first. Like, but how did the name come about for you from the beginning?
So at the very, very start, I actually wanted the name Riddler, and I told my family, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go with the name Riddler. And then some of them piped up and was like, that might not be the best name. So it was actually my dad, and he suggested Enigma. He's not with us anymore, so I feel like it's for me to change my name just due to people's demands. It's definitely not going to happen. But I definitely did not know about other Enigma. I'd not even seen one of his battles up until someone told me I stole his name, and then I went and watched one of his battles. I'm not fully caught up on UK battle rap yet. I'm still got quite a lot of it to catch up on. Most of the time, I kind of just watch grind battles or I watch a bit of King of the Dart. But yeah, I definitely need to catch up on like my URL and my UK battle rap stuff. But I definitely did not know about him already. But I think it's kind of wild because I heard what he said in one of his battles, and he was like he wants to put his something inside his 4-year-old daughter's mouth. I was like, what? As if I would
Yeah.
steal this guy's name. You lot are crazy.
Yeah, no, that's one of his most memorable moments. We'll put it that way. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
that's fair enough, man. And I don't think I don't think you need to change your name at all. It's he's not battled in I want to say about 5 years anyway, and as far as I'm aware, he has no plans to come back. So I wouldn't worry about
Yeah.
it too much. It's just people.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, battle rap fans are weirdos at some point,
Yeah.
to be honest. But
Yeah, they're all going to pipe up, aren't they? They have to, man. It's just the
definitely,
way the culture's going.
100%. But apart from that, man, like so, your matchup for the academy is Whitey Blindo.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So Whitey's obviously he's been involved in battle rap for a really long time. Like I think he must have been battling for with a big break in the middle about 8 years. Like,
Yeah, literally. Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about facing him?
Um, honestly, I think Whitey is good. I've listened to his battles. I've watched all of his battles. I like to do my research on all my opponents, and I think he's good. I can't tell you a time that I've seen him get a clear win. I think he's lost every battle I've seen him in, or they've at least been debatable. I've not seen him ever get a clear win, really. But I don't know, man. I think it's kind of a par that he's been here for so long, and they're kind of like making him battle me, who's just like literally a newcomer. But hey ho, whatever floats his boat, I guess. I look at his stuff on Facebook. For some reason, he's obsessed with noncing on dogs, but that's something he has to sort out with his therapist. Honestly, though, he seems like a nice guy. But yeah, I don't want to say too much really because I've got quite a few things to say to him on stage. But I hope he does bring some good material. Otherwise, it's going to get quite dark for him in that room.
I like it, man. Talk your shit, but like, yeah, for me, obviously, I am on the opposing team to you, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep these as my opinion as a podcaster as opposed to my opinion as a battler.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Personally, I think either yourself and Whitey or
Yeah.
Savant and Kick Nelly are going to be
Yeah.
battle of the night.
Yeah, 100%. I'm really looking forward to someone in Kick Nelly. I'm really, really looking forward to that battle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. To be fair, I think a lot of people are writing Kick Nelly off from the jump, and I think I think he's definitely going to surprise a few people. But they're the two battles where I'm struggling to call a winner. I think I said to Kick Nelly, like I'm kind of leaning towards Whitey just because of his experience, but you never know what can
Yeah, of
happen
course.
in that sense. But
Yeah, That's the logical thing to do on paper, because I've had literally like 3 battles. He's had like ridiculous amounts of battles, and he's been here for so long, and he's widely regarded as a very talented MC. So on paper, 100%, and with Kick as well. Oh my gosh, Kick's tryout killed me. That bit where he was like, "I can make a Snickers with no nuts, a pizza with no crust." That killed me. I was like rolling on the floor. But to be fair, man, the only tryouts I like, I'm gonna throw quite a lot of shade right now. The only tryouts I actually liked was I like Jester Blacks.
Yeah.
I like Graphic Grammars, even though people were saying it was terrible, I thought it was good. I like yours. Yours actually really surprised me. And I liked Gaz Time.
Yeah, okay.
And apart from that, really, no one really impressed me. And Kick Nelly's obviously. But apart from that, no one really like stood out to me. Like, I like the angle you took. I think you have your own very unique style and way of rapping that no one else in the academy has. You have a very chilled, sarcastic-y angle, very multi-heavy kind of vibe, which is really cool because I'm not seeing anyone else in the academy with that. But I think you're going to wash Dukes. Not going to lie. Dukes is on my team. I'm sorry, Dukes, but I'm not one of those kind of fake people. So I'm just always going to tell the truth. And I think you're going to wash him, bro. From what I've seen of him, he's really good, but he has to level up for me. I think you're going to come with him. I think you're going to surprise a lot of people.
I think the thing with Dukes is his everything that I've seen of him so far has been very kind of. He's written one round for his opponent, and then everything else is very kind of insert random verse here. He's a bit like for me, his first round of the academy thing, where I can't even remember who he battled now, to be honest, but he battled Sirius. I thought his first round was just a verse that he could have fucking plucked out of thin air and said to anybody, if that makes sense. But he also wrote for the wrong fucking person. Like, he had all these fat jokes, and Sirius was like half Dukes' size kind of thing. But
yeah, no, literally. I know I've seen that as well. I feel for him, man, because he wrote for some Chinese guy called Sirius.
oh,
and
really?
Just like a completely different Sirius whatsoever. But the thing with Dukes is, right, on beat, I think he's crazy. I think he's really good on beat. I like him on beat because he's like a drum and bass MC, and his bars on drum and bass as well. I think he's really fire. But a cappella so far, he's not shown me anything to me to get excited over, or for me to mark him down as like someone I need to watch out for or something like that. So, but what I've seen from you, definitely, I think you're going to surprise loads of people, because I think your style will comply really well with the Manchester crowd.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks. And to be honest, I was quite surprised about getting good feedback and like getting. I was quite surprised to have even got through. To be honest, I didn't know how people would kind of find my tryout, because the like video battling in general was not fucking for me. I did not enjoy it whatsoever, to be fair. But
yeah, I could tell. I could tell through the video.
Yeah, we're about to buy a house, so we're trying to buy a house anyway, and we're
Okay.
living with my girlfriend's parents at the moment. So just projection wasn't possible in that sense, especially now everyone's fucking locked down and in the
100%
house.
on lockdown, of course.
Yeah, it's it was a weird experience, to be fair, but like. Yeah, I was quite surprised to have got such good feedback, to be honest. I mean, I watched the reaction video yesterday, and Milky started comparing me to Ogmios or something like that, and I was just like, "Fucking hell, I was not expecting this." But
yeah, literally, man. I think Milky really likes you as well. To be honest, I think you really impressed Milky, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Dukes is. He's, like you said, I like him on beat, and I think he makes decent music as well, but a cappella battling just isn't for him, I don't think. And like, and I'm hoping LSDean and Jay Short kind of talk him out of this weird don't flop 2010 generic mum joke style that he seems to come with. Like, it's just boring to me. I don't understand why anyone's still doing that, but I think he could
I completely
surprise me.
agree with you. Yeah, that's what I mean. All the battles on the card, I'm completely open to be surprised. I think because a lot of the tryouts are people are gonna be a lot different when they're on stage, because I know that Milky's doing it, coaching everyone, and Dean's been messaging everyone. And Dean's already messaged me and sorted out all the problems that I had with my tryout. I've already got that sorted out, and all my rounds are completely different now. So I'm sure he's doing that with everyone, and I'm sure Milky's going to be doing the same, because obviously he doesn't want anyone on his team to get up stage and make a fool of themselves. So who knows? I feel like Dean will definitely speak to Dukes 100%, and if he can sort that out, it could get crazy. That might be your battle, might be a sleeper battle as well. That would be a good one. To be fair though, from all the battles on the card, McCoy versus Lester. What do you think? What do you think about McCoy versus Lester?
So if I run through who I think's gonna win quickly, I think I might be the only person so far that's saying McCoy is gonna beat Lester. Only because McCoy he's very, very motivated. Like, I've spoken to him quite a lot, and some of the ideas that he's had are pretty good. Well, no, they're very good, and I don't see what Lester has to say about McCoy.
Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel that.
So I'm saying McCoy with that. I think Savant will edge Kit Nelly. I think Graphic Grammar will edge Gaz Time.
Okay, yeah.
I think if the one round that I've decided that I'm 100% going with for Dukes, all I'm going to say is it's a bit experimental. If it works and if it lands with the crowd, then I've won off that round alone, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Like I said, yourself and Whitey, I can't decide. I'm probably leaning towards Whitey just based off experience, but that's the difficult one to call for me. Who else have we got? We've got Sirius versus Henry. Sirius every time.
Yeah, Sirius versus Henry is going to be a good one.
Mate, Henry fucking... You can't put someone through that's reading off their phone, I'm afraid. Like, it's an automatic disqualification for me.
Yeah, honestly, his tryout was the most disappointing. I think they put him through based on his body of work. Because I have seen him previously. He's really... Tryout actually... His tryout...
Are you still there, man? You keep breaking up on your end.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, man. I just switched from Wi-Fi to data, so I'm good now. Can you hear me, though, yeah?
Yeah, that's all good, mate, yeah. Yeah, I do agree. I think they've gone with Henry because they know that he's battled previously. Like, I did see him in Bristol against Whitey Blindo, actually. And, yeah, they
what
were
did you think?
They were both all right. Like, I feel like they're both quite quiet and like timid in that sense. But yeah, I thought Whitey beat Henry on the day, but
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying Sirius is going to win that because I think Sirius is just probably the most unique of all of us, to be fair to him.
This is what I was saying. I was literally saying in our group chat before. Sirius is either... Well, I know Milky's going to speak to him, right? So this is what I'm worried about. Because he's either gonna bomb, like he's gonna get on stage, and everyone's just gonna think it's super fucking corny. It's just gonna absolutely bomb, or he's gonna go crazy. Because if he can find that pocket of his little niche, little weirdo style, not calling him a weirdo or anything, but his style is just so different. But if he can find a pocket in that, he could literally be the best out of all of us. Because he could just pat stay us and just absolutely clown us for 3 rounds. And no matter what material we come against him with, he'd just end up absolutely roasting our souls, and it will just look really bad. Or, like I said, he could get on stage and people will just find it super corny and he'd just get bodied.
Yeah, I think he's an interesting one. He's going to be difficult to beat. I know that, but yeah, he's. Do you know what? I don't think Milky is having much to do with him. I think Maverick is kind of taking him under his wing.
Okay, that'll be interesting, you know.
Yeah,
That'll be hella interesting.
Because I think it was. I don't think Milky wanted to take him, or I think he was like lower on Milky's list, but Maverick was quite insistent on taking him. So,
well, Mav must have an idea of exactly what he wants him to do.
Definitely, yeah.
Which could be worrying.
100%. Yeah, he's. Yeah, I think Sirius is going to take that pretty cleanly. How many have we got now? That says 2 left. Who am I missing?
Oh, we're missing DTH and Jester Black.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards DTH. I think Jester Black is crazy, but I also think that DTH is going to kind of go down better with a Manchester crowd on the day.
Yeah, of course. I feel that. I honestly think this. I think the same thing, man. DTH is really crazy. I think the only thing Jester has to do is if Jester can adapt to the crowd, I think Jester will wash him. No disrespect to John, but battle rap wise, I think it's just the way Jester punches sometimes. It goes over people's head because he doesn't punch in the format that normal people punch. People will be like, da-da-da-da-da, 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 like something. And then they'd make like a double entendre or a simile or a metaphorical comparison. Whereas Jester will just punch without like. Sometimes you'll just punch in the middle of a bar. So it goes completely over most people's head. But if he can adapt that to fit it more into the format, but also keep his uniqueness, I think he'll wash DTH. But saying that though, you shouldn't sleep on John because I've seen John do crazy stuff in different battles.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think again, DTH is like super motivated as well. And
okay,
you've also like for me, you've got to take into account like Jester's travel time and stuff like that because like I remember seeing Scabman, the Scaldy from Ireland, enter the academy, and like I think he's one of the best battlers on the come up, like through Ireland and the UK personally. But
yes,
the academy flew from Dublin and back in the same day, and you could tell that he was just knackered by the time he got there.
100%, yeah, 100. I didn't even take that into account, man. That's actually a really good spot.
Yeah, I think for it, especially for the first time doing it, Jester might struggle a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. I think that one again could go either way, to be honest. But I'm just leaning towards DTH at the moment.
I feel that.
And the last one is G double, and it GEE versus Be Easy.
Man, I know how you feel about G double.
Oh, mate. Like,
I know how you feel about G double, bro.
If G double goes through, which I think, I think Be Easy's going to have the better performance, but he's going to get slept on, and G double's going to go through.
Oh, okay, I feel that.
If he goes through, I want him next.
Yeah, I heard you say you wanted him next. To be honest, man, Be Easy. Big up, firstly. He's my Trinidad brother, so big up Be Easy. But I think he has a similar thing with Jester. I think he needs to find a way to adapt because sometimes, as he knows from, I'm not sure, have you seen his free will battle?
Yes.
So yeah, in that battle, sometimes just the Tay rocking, grab the clip, spaz the that the crowd don't want to hear that a lot of the time, especially in Manchester, unless it's actually Tay Rock doing it or Romney or something. They don't really want to hear you on stage talking about loads of gun bars in the middle of Manchester.
No,
So
agreed.
he might have to find a way to adapt, but he can punch, and I've heard him do punches without gun bars. So if he can find a way to punch more without the gun bars, then I think it will definitely be a good battle to watch. G Double as well on beat. G Double is amazing. I love G Double on beat. I think he's an absolute top lad. Off beat, I've seen him do really well, but again, his tryouts was one of the most disappointing for me. But again, it's off body of work. I think that they put a lot of people through because yeah, they were like dying at his tryout. I didn't even think it was that funny. To be fair though, to make me laugh, you have to be really, really funny. I find a lot of stuff that people find funny kind of corny.
That's fair enough. No, I see what you mean, and like, yeah, with G Double, I thought his tryout was up there with the worst. To be honest with you, I thought it was fucking terrible, and like for me, clearly freestyled that second round, but there was like a 5-second pause between each bar, and it's just like, how the fuck is this guy making it through? Like, I know he's had good battles in the past, but yeah, and it.
Yeah, 100. I completely get that. He definitely did freestyle that second round. Like 100. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
There were way too many gaps.
Yeah, man, and it just, I don't know. I don't get it personally. I don't get the hype behind him. He's most people's favourite to win as well, which is fucking mental to me, to be honest. But
yeah, it really is. What about the tryouts? Like, who, when you seen the tryouts first up, who did you let's have some interesting fun. Who did you think was the best three and the worst? Well, two. The best two and the worst two.
okay, so the best two, my top two picks would have been you and McCoy.
Okay.
My bottom two would have been Original J.
Yeah.
Just because of the, like, literally starting your first ever battle rap round with 55 different Phil Lever wordplay bars. Weirded me the fuck out.
That killed me. That shit was so trash. Carry on, though.
And my second worst would be... do you know what? Like, I do think this guy can be good. He just wasn't good on the day. And he can be good when he writes his own stuff. But Robin HD was probably in my bottom two.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just...
I feel that.
I burst out laughing when he I can't remember what the bar was, but he was just like, once lockdown's over, I'll be with my girl, chilling in her garden. And I was
in
like,
the garden.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Bro, I feel the same way as you. I think definitely my worst two were probably Robin HD, and Robin's was just so bad. It had nothing to do with him stealing everyone's bars either, but it was just terrible. It was just really bad. There was just no good bars,
there was
no good angles, no good
at all.
multis, nothing whatsoever. And I think he was the other one that I really didn't like. And Original LJ, yeah. Original LJ was killing me. Because you did the thing that Chilla Jones did versus Iron with the Iron Aaron. I'm like, bro, you just said leave like 100 times. There's no like other meanings to that. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, mate, like the only part of his whole round, like both rounds that I'd enjoyed was the ending of his second. Had me rolling in laughter.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, to be fair, parts of it I found funny, but maybe not in a good way. But the ending was actually funny in a good way, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah,
I think
I think there was quite a few bad shows, to be honest. Like, I thought the guy that Nafunk battled that was called Smashalele or whatever, like,
Smash.
yeah, a couple of people were saying, like, they thought his was good, and I thought it was fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, I thought Smash's was terrible, and with a name like Smash, like especially this day and age of battle rap, like people are gonna flip his name like a gymnastic. There'll be all kinds of flips. That's a bad name to come into battle rap with because people are gonna flip that shit like crazy.
Definitely.
And his tryout was kind of trash, to be fair.
Yeah,
I thought Nafunk's was better. The only thing was Nafunk had no confidence, but he had the Vitruvian man bar circle around the body. That was crazy. That was one of the best punchlines in all of the tryouts.
Agreed.
But he just had absolutely no confidence whatsoever.
And that was kind of my argument, like with GEE, like how's G Double making it through off the back of clearly not really giving enough of a shit to write a second round, whereas
of course
people like Nafunk haven't got through, if that makes sense. But
it's true, and in the video as well, like Bison did say, we're gonna put people through based off their tryout vids and not off the strength of their previous battles, because then it wouldn't be fair. And then they kind of just put people through based on the strength of their previous battles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, I think G Double wasn't one of the. I wouldn't put him in the top 3 worst anyway. So I'm not that pissed off that he made it through. But at the same time, like, to have made it through as, I think he was second pick for Dean is fucking mental to me.
Yeah, based on the tryout, definitely, 100% based on that tryout, the second pick was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. There was another one that I really didn't. Oh, I liked Gaz Times. I actually like Gaz Time. I think Gaz Time doesn't really need to adapt. He has good punches, and I think he has some really slept-on wordplay as well. Because you've probably noticed by now, but I really like punching. I really prefer punching over any other style of writing. And when people can punch like that and do haymakers, that's kind of who I lean towards the most. So Gaz Time was definitely one of my favorite entries as well.
Yeah, I can see that, and yeah, I liked his stuff. I just think he focuses a little bit too much on one angle for short rounds. Like, I thought the GTA kind of scheme that he did was really good, but at the same time, like, when you're trying to cram as much material into 1 minute rounds, like, save that stuff for another time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100. Yeah, you didn't need all of that. It was, true. Very, very true.
But apart from that, yeah, I thought Gaz Time was really good. To be honest, I think Graphic Grammar has he's faced so many different people in battle rap by now that I just think he's kind of got the upper hand.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. I think Graphic and probably Whitey, I'd say, are probably the most 2 experienced battle-wise, I think. Unless I'm missing anyone.
G-Double.
To be fair, G-Double was like King of the Rollins champion, wasn't he?
I think he's got done about 30 battles or something like that.
Jeez. He's battled O'Shea and everything, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably is the most experienced, to be fair. Him, Graphic, and whose first time is it? Oh, hasn't BEZ done quite a few battles as well?
Yeah,
like not over here, but hasn't he done some in America?
I think so, yeah.
Someone else. Jester's done a few. I know it's Sirius's first time. I'm not seeing Sirius do anything else.
No, yeah, I think tryout wise, it was me, Sirius, McCoy. I think that's it.
No, was McCoy not battle leader? Wait, what did you think about McCoy versus Anubis. Apart from Anubis saying Kevin, Kevin instead of Kelvin, and getting the name completely wrong.
I thought, like, to be honest, Anubis was who I wanted to battle. I thought because he's from Manchester and he's kind of mates with them all, I thought they'd put him through.
Okay, I feel you.
Which is why I put my like a little sly diss in there for Enigma when I battled DTH, but
For Anubis, yeah.
but yeah, I thought it was probably the best stuff that I've seen from him so far, and I still thought it was shite.
Oh yeah, it was. I wasn't feeling it. I definitely wasn't feeling it. Big up to Connor as well. I like Connor, but he needs to get off the session, man. I know why they didn't put him through because he's just unreliable. He's just really unreliable. Like, have you seen him? Have you seen his battle versus me?
The grind clash.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have, and he's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Do you know what though? Right before the battle, like this is what sent me weird. Like literally, maybe 5-10 minutes before the battle, he spat all of his bars completely clean. Not one slip up, not nothing. And they were good. They were actually quite good. And then he got on stage and yeah, he didn't say one thing. And I was like, bro, you just spat your bars. But yeah, big up Connor, man. He's got a few things to sort out. And then hopefully, if he can become more reliable, you might get a chance to battle him in the future.
From what I've seen, he can rap on beat. Like he's pretty good, but again, just a cappella, it's not for him. Like it is not for him whatsoever.
That.
Like I think from what I remember was said while Milky and everyone watched his battle, like the bar that they kind of liked the most was something about how McCoy's girlfriend will have more dicks in her ass than Jared Leto, and it's just like Jared Leto's not even gay. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
I know that bar killed me. It just literally. I think he just did it because it like. What was his previous bar? Did it just rhyme? It was probably just a rhyme scheme thing, wasn't it? Even though Jared Leto was not gay in the slightest.
Oh mate, it was fucking weird. Like I didn't understand what he was on about half the time, to be completely honest. But yeah.
Yeah, he made some pretty niche references.
I'm trying to think if there was any other like first timers. I think it was only 3 of us, but to be honest, I've forgotten about half the people that. Yeah, he's done. I think about 5 or 6 battles now.
Have you seen him versus SirSpence?
I have.
That is bad. SirSpence is crazy. That is very bad.
Like, if he'd have entered, I think he probably would have been. I think he could have gone on to have won it, to be honest.
I think the same, honestly. SirSpence can multi, he can roast you, and then he'll hit you with an absolutely heavy haymaker after he's just roasted your soul. And it's such a mad name as well, SirSpence, like a person that helps with the sacrifice. It's just such a mad name. He's just like he's an enigma, that guy, he really is. I'm glad he hasn't joined though, because yeah, definitely I would not want to battle him.
No, I'm with you. He's very good, to be fair to him. I'm trying to think. So, Be Easy has battled before, Anubis has battled before. I'm pretty sure Gaz Time's battled before.
Yeah, has Gaz Time battled? Because I've seen him in online battles. He's in the semi-final of this tournament that I'm in with the Grime online thing for Kisreal's Dish Store. But apart from that, I don't think I've ever seen him like battle on stage.
Yeah, he's actually battled C1 Beats, the guy that was up against Robin HD.
Oh my gosh, he was trash as well.
Yeah, he was a bit, but it was on Grassroots, which was like Blunt Ted and Magic Mike's league for a bit.
Have you seen him? What's that battle on him? Oh my gosh, I need to try and find this now because this is honestly like the funniest battle I've ever seen in my life. And if no one else has seen this, then they definitely need to watch it, just for the pure hilariousness of it. Grassroots. Let me try and find it. Grassroots battle rap. It was honestly, it was so bad. Grassroots Entertainment. That's what it's called. I'm sure you've heard of the guy as well. He has like longish hair. Grassroots Entertainment. Let's see. It's not that one. It's not that one. Where's it gone? I can't find it now, but it was. I'm gonna try to find it while we're speaking though. It was so good. It was probably, apart from that guy that battles Slick Al Fresh, this was probably the worst battle I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. I do love a car crash battle, to be fair. It's one of my favourite things about battle rap, so I'll be all over that.
Ted vs. Stray Wolf? Is it this? No, I don't think it's this, because Kiz was there. It wasn't for this one. I'm going to find it because you will absolutely love this. This is like the worst car crash ever. Oh my gosh, it's Swifty vs. Kush DK.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I need to watch it.
I'm gonna get the link right now, and I'm gonna send you the link on Facebook.
Kush
DK is hilarious, and he was gonna be in the dub scandal, the last event that got cancelled.
All right.
But this guy is hilarious. But yeah, who were your like overall, not just the academy? Who were your like your top 3 favorite battle rappers, and how did you get like into battle rap?
So I got into battle rap when I was like fucking year 10 at school or something like that, I think. The first battle I ever saw was O'Shea versus Lego, which I
nice.
think was like Don't Flop's third event. But in terms of my favourites, like if I had to pick a top 3, I'd say O'Shea is probably my all-time favourite.
Okay.
Pat Stay second.
Yeah, I second that.
And I'd probably say Thesaurus third.
Ooh, Thesaurus.
Actually, no, do you know what? I'd probably say O'Shea, Thesaurus, Pat Stay.
Okay. That's really interesting. You got like three very, very different battlers.
Yeah.
O'Shea is a legend, definitely.
Yeah.
And Pat Stay is, I think Pat Stay is my favourite battle rapper ever. I don't think that guy could dismantle you in every way possible. And Thesaurus is a legend, but I think I prefer Ilmac to Thesaurus.
I can understand that. Like, I'd never argue it. And I think, like, I'm a big fan of them both. For me personally, like, I think it's more because I think Saurus just does so much for battle rap in the sense of, like, you'll see Ilmac battle once or twice a year and it has to be a big name, whereas you'll see,
of course,
Saurus do 4 or 5 and he's going to a small league in Chicago or whatever and battling in a park, and like he just, I don't know, he just puts people on and helps like for example, he battled a guy, I want to say last year on No Coast, called XQZ.
I've seen that.
And like XQZ is like the No Coast. He was undefeated No Coast champion for like 5 years, and he's fucking phenomenal. Like he's so good. And then
he is. He's very good.
He battled Saurus, and even though I think that battle's still on about 5k views, like it kind of gave him a bit of a push up, and he's now like on iBattle regularly, and it just.
Oh, nice. Saurus put him on then. Saurus probably recognised what he could do and was like, yeah, I need to go show this guy some respect, man. That's really cool. He did the same, though, for Saurus battled on Rapid's 4, wasn't he? Even though I thought his rounds were kind of trash. He did fly all the way over to Ireland.
Do you think? I thought he was fucking really good against Nugget.
I thought he did good, but the Saurus in my head that I always picture is like, I really like old school kind of dismantling Thesaurus, like Thesaurus versus. Have you seen Thesaurus versus QP, Quantum Physics?
Yeah.
I love that thesaurus, like taking someone's style and just spitting it in their face. I absolutely love that. So when he does other things, I'm like, oh, it's cool, but it's not like the thesaurus I know, if you know what I mean.
I think he was kind of just like he's very good at adapting to different crowds, though, and I think he wanted to be a
Yeah,
bit
true.
funnier for Nugget, like in Ireland. But I
You're
thought,
100% right. I didn't take that into consideration because the island crowd is completely different.
definitely, and I thought like he called Nugget Ireland Solomon, which was fucking crazy.
Yeah, no,
But
that was
yeah,
amazing. That was
yeah.
amazing. It was so accurate as well.
There's a couple of others that nearly make the list. Like I've always been. It probably sounds really weird because he's definitely like the polar opposite of like what my style will be, I guess. But I've always been a giant Hollow fan. Um,
Oh, hello, the Donna.
yeah,
Nice. That's pretty cool. So I feel like then from the people you've named, you like quite well-rounded battlers.
yeah, yeah. I guess so. There's not that many like people outside of the UK that I'd say I'm a giant fan of. Like I'm a
Okay.
big Mad Flex fan.
I love Mad Flex, bro.
Yeah,
I think
big
Mad
A
Flex is
Ward fan.
insane. Yeah, their battle's amazing as well. Mad Flex versus A Ward.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, like I'm a bit funny in the sense of I don't like smack very much. Like there's kind of a handful of battlers on that are like URL's roster that I like and I'll watch their battles, and anything else I don't really watch. Like
Hmm.
I get a lot of stick because I think Tay Rock is fucking trash. Um,
Like trash.
like trash, absolute trash. I think my opinion
That's a
might
cool
change
opinion.
if I see him live, I guess, because I think he's a very good performer. But in terms of his writing, I think he's dog shit.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, his writing, like and the fact that his slogan is that's light, like if that's light, then why did you write it?
Yeah,
Like you're purposely saying light bars and you have a slogan based around it. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? But Rock
definitely.
yeah, Rock is okay to me. I really like him. Have you heard Rum Nitty?
Yes, yeah. I'm a big Rum fan, big Geechee fan as well.
Yeah, Geechee and Rum. I love Geechee. I think Rum might be my favorite battler ever.
Yeah, I can
I
see
think
it.
so.
Like if, especially as you kind of gravitate towards more like the punchline rappers, like Rum's probably the best about right now. To be fair.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I want to see him and K Shine. What? How do you feel about K Shine?
I'm a bit on the fence with K Shine. I think he's really good. I just don't enjoy watching him that much sometimes.
I feel that.
But yeah, I don't dislike him anyway. Like I dislike Tay Rock. I can't fucking stand T Rex.
Oh my god, T Rex is so trash, and he recycles like all his bars.
Yeah.
Oh, just to make it worse.
Who else is there? Like URL wise, I like. So I like Run Nitty. I like Geechee. I like Hollow. I do really like Shotgun Shug.
Do you like Sugar? No
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I like Shug quite a lot, to be honest.
That's
Big
so amazing. I
Averb
would
fan.
never. Really, I would never picture you as an Averb fan. You know, that's mad. To
Yeah,
be fair though, he does quite a lot of that lyrical miracle, invincible criminal. I
he
like when he
does.
does that. To be fair, old Averb.
Averb can rap his fucking ass off. Like
Yeah, trust me. Have you seen Averb vs Lux?
yes.
Oh, he was rapping in that battle.
Mm, yeah, he's sick. But like, apart from that, like I was a big Briz Rawstein fan. Um, and Briz, I'd probably say if I was picking a URL battler that has influenced me the most, I'd probably go with Briz.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so interesting. I think Briz Rothstein's insane. Briz has like maybe the most unique style in all of URL.
He's
That's so
definitely
crazy
up
that
there,
you'd pick
yeah.
him. That's amazing, man. Yeah, Briz is fire. He needs to come back. He's kind of trying to quiet things down a bit after the whole Tay Rock and Murder Mook and Calico shabacle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him either, to be honest, but he definitely needs to come back soon. Yeah, I
What
can't
about
think of anyone else URL wise that I'm that into, to be fair.
what if you if you won the academy and they give you the chance to pick any international and you can have whatever international you want. They'll pay for flights and whatever the price is. Obviously, not like Lux or Mook but like any international. Who would you pick?
So if it had to be an international, I'm a bit on the fence at the minute. I'd either go with Sharon,
That'd be so fire.
and
Yeah.
not because I think Sharon's really, really good, don't get me wrong, but I think he's a big name that I can beat.
I feel that. And you'll get loads of credit for beating Sharon as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think
That's a lot of battle rap credit.
Like, I'd never thought about it before until me and Nick were talking about it, and just an angle kind of came to my head immediately with Sharon, where I was just like, yeah, I'd do that. But then I'd also kind of, as much as I'd like to do that, like I'd kind of lean towards someone that I've always really liked and would like to battle at some point down the line anyway, just because I've got a lot of respect for him. So I'd be on the fence between like Sharon or not like someone super top tier, but somebody that I really like. So like someone like a Sweeney. Do you know who Sweeney is?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah,
That'd
someone
be a
like
really good battle.
Someone where I know they're going to turn up and take it seriously, I suppose. Like it's an opportunity for them as well as me. But to be honest,
I feel you.
If I won the academy, the person that I'd ask to battle would be O'Shea.
Okay.
And it's only because I don't know how long he's got left doing it. So.
Oh, very true. Yeah, he might retire for good. Not even like Arsenal retire. He might retire and not come back.
Exactly. Like he's got a family and stuff now. He's battling less and less all the time, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to have battled him. So,
of course, man. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, O'Shea is definitely one. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sharon versus Chef Trez?
Yes.
That might be my favorite battle this year, I think.
I do agree, to be honest. Yeah, I think so far this year, it's either that or B. Dot versus Oops for me.
Oh, B. Dot versus Oops was crazy. Oops' third round was so powerful.
Yeah.
Have you seen B. Dot and Geechee versus A. Ward and Loso?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That's insane as well. There were loads of good battles happening this year, actually.
It's not been, but upload wise, it's been quite good this year, to be honest. But yeah, man, like A Ward and Loso as a team was fucking crazy to see. Actually, I was kind of expecting them to struggle, because whereas Geechee and B Dot are like from the same city, so could meet up and prep and whatever. Of
course.
A Ward and Loso are obviously like quite far apart, so I thought they'd struggle.
Yeah. They managed to do it, and I think they might have won.
I think they edged it, to be fair, yeah.
I think they definitely edged it with the whole back and forth with the B and the tree bars and the poetry. That was crazy. That was like some proper innovative stuff I haven't seen since like DNA and K-Shine in the
Yeah,
2-on-2 environment anyway.
definitely. No, that's fire. But what about you? Like, who would you say is your top three then?
Top three. This this question kills me though because it changes every day. But right now, I'd say Pat Stay is definitely number one. Rumney is definitely number two, and number three, I think is either Disaster or Danny Myers.
Okay.
It might be Diz because I watched Diz's first round versus Cannabis last night, and I was just marveling at the way he constructed that round. So it might have to be Diz, but Danny Myers is also really fire. I don't know. It's between one of them, but those four basically, and New Jersey Twick goes up there sometimes, but he just constantly lets me down. So
Yeah, I mean, I've seen too many shit performances from him now for him to make my favourites, but like when he's on his A game, you can't deny it. Like he's incredible to watch. But like I think in the last year I could name probably 5 battles off the top of my head that I think Twerk's lost 3-0, which just doesn't help his case for me. But
no, exactly, man. Especially in after. Have you seen him versus Geechee?
no, I haven't. So I had the URL app for literally about 2 weeks, and then I got rid of it.
Okay.
So I've not seen that yet. I've seen clips of it, whatever's been uploaded to Caffeine and stuff so far. But yeah, I'm
okay.
from what I've heard.
Yeah, he got
fucking
died.
bodied. Yeah,
he like died. He was like trying to freestyle all 3 rounds. I was like, bro,
Christ.
this is embarrassing. Against Geechee as well. And Geechee was leaving Earth every round. So it was not a good combination.
Yeah.
Terrible, man. But I think if I could get any international, I'd probably ask for Ilmac.
Oh, fucking hell. That's brave.
I really
mate.
want Ilmac. I know. After seeing what he did to Soul as well, I really want Ilmac though. I don't know what it is. I think Ilmac might be one of the best pens in battle rap. Like his conceptual writing is not even human. And yeah, I'm very, very well aware of how badly he could body me, but I would definitely ask for Ilmac, 100%.
Fair play.
How about UK though? Who's your UK top 3?
UK, right. So if I say my top 3 internationals are Thesaurus, Pat Stay, and then I'd say Hollow.
Yeah.
My UK would be O'Shea. I'd say Sol.
Okay.
And I think the third one will probably surprise a lot of people, to be honest, but my third would probably be Double L.
Really? That's mental. No way. No offense, Double L. I don't think I've ever heard Double L in anyone's top 3. That's really cool, though. Double L is fire.
Yeah, amazing. I think he was like proper underrated, to be honest. I remember I can't remember what it was for. It was one of the birthday events, but I can't remember which one. They were trying to book Double L versus Hitman Holler, and I thought that would have been one of the best battles that Don't Flop ever did.
That would have been crazy because Double L has the same kind of stats as Hitman, like performance. He has them almost generic but still unique punches that the crowd immediately gravitate to. Yeah, Double L was amazing, man. That's one of my favorite battles as well. Him versus J90 was fire. But him and Dialect versus Izzy Gibbs and Villain was amazing.
Yeah, that was sick, to be fair. I'd never seen
Yeah,
like a
definitely.
2-on-2 grind clash before that either. So I like
Yeah,
that a
neither
lot.
have I. That was out of everything. That was just completely random. But and it went well. It could have flopped really badly, but it went really, really well. They started
Definitely.
something off, definitely a new innovation. So
Yeah.
out out of the UK, like from what I've seen so far of UK battle rap, I would say that um oh, this is so hard for me to pick. I think Dialect is might be my favorite UK battle rapper. Dialect unanimous, and everyone has Shotty for some reason in the top three, and Shotty's not in my top three. No offense to him. I think he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. It's no wonder everyone views him like the UK Lux, but he's just not for me in my top three. Who else? And probably respect BA.
Yeah, I get that.
I think
Respect
respect
is
BA is insane.
he's mental. Like it annoys me that he doesn't battle much though, to be honest, because I think we need to see more of him, but he's definitely up there for me as well. Like he can switch it up really well and get aggressive, but he's also just insanely funny.
He's so joke. Him versus Tony D might be one of my favorite battles ever as well.
It's not a bad shout at all, to be fair.
That whole pedo ring, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that killed me. I think I still laugh at that, but sometimes I just wake up in the middle of the night and I just laugh at that one joke.
Yeah, one of the bars that's always stuck with me is that whole stick the knife in so deep that you can dispose of the handle section or whatever was fucking
Oh,
unbelievable.
that yeah, literally. Because it's mad that no one's thought to say that before.
Yeah. People like
Yeah, those
that,
are always
like
the best bars.
respect BA, and like I find it a lot with Shocks and a lot with Geechee. They say some really simple shit where you're just like, how the fuck has nobody said that before? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I love
literally.
it.
Yeah, literally, man. Yeah, Geechee's like the goat of doing that stuff, man. Shocks as well, man. What's even happened to Shocks after the whole Gemini, you stole all your bars, Robin HD thing? I'm not seeing much of him.
He's battled a couple of times since then. He's battled Frankie Fraser since then. He battled Mad Flex.
Nice. No way have I not seen Shocks. Oh, was that on World Domination 7?
No, he battled Ilmac on World Dom.
That's the one I've seen. And yeah, that was not a good performance on his behalf.
No, it wasn't, unfortunately. But yeah, he's battled Censor since Gemini.
Oh, no way. I like Censor as well. I'll have to watch him versus Censor.
Oh, have you not seen it?
No, I've not seen him versus Censor.
Oh, mate, watch it. Like after this, it's insane.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. If you're rating it, I'm gonna have to add it. I'm gonna add it to my reaction list. I'll do a reaction for that one. I need to do Dialect versus Bobby Rex next. No, Roby versus Bobby Rex next. Then I'll
Okay,
do Shocks versus Censor.
yeah, Roby Bobby's very good to be honest, but yeah, he's since Gemini. I think he's done those 4 battles, and to be fair, I've been to about 50. Well, I've been to 50 plus events now, and
Okay.
Shocks versus Censor is top 3 battles that I've ever seen live.
Nice. I've definitely added that to reaction list. What would you say are the other two that you've seen live?
So in terms of like overall back and forth battles, I'd
Mm-hmm.
probably say I'd put Raptor versus O'Shea in there from the first ever Premier Battles event.
Okay, yeah, that was an amazing battle. I'm not gonna lie about that for sure.
Just because of the atmosphere in the venue was like it was probably the best event that I've been to overall.
Mm-hmm.
And like just O'Shea being in Manchester, screaming Manchester's a shithole at the crowd for about a minute and a half was amazing. But and the third one, I was probably Shotty Arsenal.
Oh, were you there for Shotty Arsenal?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I bet that would have been amazing with Getz absolutely getting gassed at the top of the balcony.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Actually, he's yeah, like it was kind of my first event ever because
Okay.
the first event I ever went to, I was like, I'd literally just finished school, so I was like 16.
Ah, I get you. I get you.
It was like a week before I started college, and I was living like I was living down south near Bournemouth, and Don't
hmm
Flop did like this event on Brighton Beach, so there obviously wasn't an age restriction, so
Okay. hmm
trained there for it, and like had a couple of beers on the train or whatever, and then got there and kind of got a bit starstruck because like I've been watching all these people on YouTube for like 2 years by this point or whatever. Um,
And now they're right all there in front of you. Yeah, I feel that.
yeah, and massively tried to show off and was like smoking weed with everyone and stuff, and then fucking pulled the biggest whitey in the world, like just as the first battle started.
Oh
So
no.
to the point where I fucking collapsed in the middle of the beach and like missed all the battles. Prince Kong, who was a battler at the time, had to ring my stepdad and he had to drive to Brighton to pick me up. So it was
Oh my gosh.
an event I'd rather forget. But but like fourth birthday was the first actual event that I made it to, and I was living in Sweden at the time as well. So like just the whole thing of flying back for the weekend just for the event and stuff, and like it was class. Like the whole
Yeah,
event
that would
was
have made it
amazing.
really atmospheric. What?
Yeah.
So what's it like living in Sweden then?
I loved it. Like I proper love it up there, but like I was quite far up north.
Okay.
So it's kind of you get 7 to 8 months of the year is snow.
Okay.
And like the coldest weather I've been in was about minus 38.
Right. Oh my gosh.
And like you get you get about 4 hours of daylight, maybe 4 to 5 hours of daylight through like 2 months of the winter as well, which was a bit weird. But the summers
That's
are the complete polar opposite, so they probably get slightly better summers than we do. But like you have like a month or two through like June, July, where it's
mhm.
24-hour daylight.
Oh my gosh. 24 hours of daylight.
Yeah, it's like it's just perfect like party weather though. Like pretty much everyone kind of books off like 6 weeks of work through the summer, and everyone just kind of parties for like 6 weeks straight because everyone's been in like hibernation through the winter or whatever. But no, I loved it up there, man. And we were actually meant to go back about a month ago for my mate's wedding, but they had to cancel it because of the whole
Oh,
pandemic
Corona thing, yeah,
stuff,
of
which was
course.
shit. But yeah,
That's crazy though. I didn't know they had 24 hours of sunlight.
you have to
I'm gonna
go
have to visit.
very up north to kind of experience that. Like you wouldn't get that in
Okay.
Stockholm and places like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's about 6 weeks or so of the year where it just doesn't really get dark at all.
That's amazing. The fact I didn't know that is amazing. I'm gonna have to make a bar about that, and I'm gonna have to try and visit Sweden sometime so I can experience that for sure.
I definitely like. I always recommend people to go to Sweden, but also save money first because it's fucking expensive, man.
Yeah, I've heard it's a lot of money, especially like buying stuff over there as well.
So when I moved there, I made the mistake of I was 17 when I moved there, and then like they sussed out that I had a fake ID the first time I tried to go out, so I had to wait until I turned 18. But
Oh,
they my first night there got talking to some girl at the bar and was like, "Do you want a drink?" And she kind of looked at me as if to say, "Who the fuck offers to buy people drinks? Like, what do you mean?" And I was like, I didn't think anything of it. And she was like, "Yeah, I'll have a White Russian." I was like, "All right." So
okay.
I bought two White Russians, and I don't even fucking like White Russians, which is the worst part of it. But I bought two White Russians, and it cost me about 51 quid.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, for two drinks.
yeah. A pint will
I'd be out.
probably cost you about a tenner.
Oh my gosh. This sounds. Oh, but that's extortion, man.
Yeah,
That's
it
like
was
the
fucking
definition of
nuts.
extortion.
So like
Hey,
everybody
it's a good
kind of
experience though.
pre-drinks before they go out, but
Yeah, I can imagine. By the time you get to the club, everyone's already drunk.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the pubs make most of their money off like charging entry fees and stuff. To be honest, but
Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna go out clubbing if I ever go to Sweden. To be honest, I'm probably gonna spend most of my time with food. I'm a really big food kind of guy.
yeah, it's Swedish food's definitely slept on. It's better than what
Yeah,
we eat
Swedish food
over
is
here, anyway.
peng.
Yeah,
Swedish
yeah,
food is really, really, really peng. Because my cousins, their grandma lives in Sweden, so whenever they go, they always bring back treats, and they have this one. The way they make cinnamon pretzels is like that might be the best dessert I've ever had.
yeah. Fair point. I love them, and mate, your best bet is like if there's an IKEA in Manchester, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, we've got two, I think. We've got
yeah.
two. We got two somewhere.
If you get a chance, mate, just go to IKEA. They sell loads of shit in there from Sweden. Like it's pretty good. But
Yeah, definitely need to. I need to visit IKEA soon anyway, because them little hot dogs for 50p are like a literal bargain. I
yeah,
literally have about 10 of them.
yeah, agreed. um, but yeah, like apart from that, like in terms of, I think I the final best battle that I'd seen live would probably be this. It's a bit left field, but off the top of my head, because it was my first event as well, seeing
Hmm.
Calcium Kid and Bowski versus Mickey Worthless and Uno Lavos in a
Oh
freestyle
my
battle
gosh. In a freestyle battle. Is that on
was.
YouTube?
I don't think it is anymore. I think it was on the demo channel of Don't Flop, which is gone now. But
Oh, I've got it. I've got it. It's on him. Oh, Kruger's uploaded it on his own channel.
oh, amazing! Yeah, I thought you might. Like, I knew you uploaded a few of them. So yeah, watch that. Just because it's not very good from any of them. Like Calcium Kid's pretty good in it, but apart from that, like it's a bit of a car crash. But they're all like they've all got such like big characters that it just worked in the venue. Like I was in fucking tears the whole way through.
Yeah, that's a mad mix. That might be the biggest characters ever. All you need to do is add O'Shea into the mix, and then you've got like the biggest characters in battle rap, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. But what about you? Like, what would you say are like the three best that you've seen live?
Three best that I've seen live. Hmm. I've been to two Don't Flop events. I've been to I was at World Dom, and I've been to Beast Anglia, obviously, and I've been to both Talk is Cheap events. Um,
Were you at World
I
Dom?
think, yes, I was at World Dom, yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was there as well. It was. I'll be honest, probably the biggest disappointment that I've ever had, like battle
Oh,
rap
yeah, I'm
wise.
not going to lie. It was really bad. It was bad. Like, the battles on the card, I was expecting to be crazy. Arsenal versus Seoul was just like, what is this? Like, Arsenal, why have you come here?
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Arsenal wild on Geechee, and then to go and do that to Seoul, it was just like, bruh, there's not even any point. But
When Arsenal
Sharon
had
versus
that
A-Ward, I
whole
liked.
fucking thing about, he did like, I can't remember what it was. It was like a lightsaber bar or like a fucking Ewok bar or like some Star Wars related bar anyway, where and then he turns to the crowd after he says the bar and starts to explain it, and it's like, bro, we have Star Wars in the UK as well, you know. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you doing?
literally. For people come over to the UK, right, and they think that people don't catch bars. I think probably because they watched one Don't Flap battle from like 10 years ago, and they're like, oh, these people can't catch punchlines. And like, no, we really do. We
Mate, it's
really,
just the
really, really
fucking
do.
American education system as a whole, man. Like I've had people on the show from America, and I've said to them like, where do you want to go when you like? Where would you like to battle if you come to the UK? And they've said like, the one guy said Paris. I've heard Big T saying like, I haven't had Big T on the podcast, but I've heard him saying like interviews in the past like, oh yeah, I love UK, I love London, I love Manchester, I love Amsterdam. And it's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
it makes me wonder if
Oh,
these people like they've been to Amsterdam and just not noticed that half the people aren't speaking English. Do you know what I mean?
literally. No, that's crazy. I love, love Amsterdam. The Paris one got me. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you would have kept your composure. I would have just burst out laughing. I would have like, bro, you are so wrong. Let's go have a geography lesson.
And the amount of times that people have gone, yeah, I can't wait to come out to the UK. I want to battle on Rap is Full in Dublin. It's like, bro, keep up. Like, what are you fucking doing?
Oh, that is hilarious, man. That is Joe. How do you feel about Rap is Full? Would you go on Rap is Full?
Oh, 100%. Like, for
I,
me, my main kind of aim from battle rap really is I'm not really arsed off ever getting to a point where I make money off it. Like that's not really the
mm,
goal. Like I
mm.
just wanna use it as an opportunity to travel wherever I can. Um,
Battle, that would be amazing. Battle different people across the world.
yeah, like long term, my plan is to kind of in a few years' time, I want to take like 6 months off work and just go and battle in as many places as possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, and the like starting this podcast has kind of given me the opportunity to build up some connections for it as well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
100%, man. 100. That's literally the same. Like, I'm not even bothered about making money off it. Don't really need money right now. Got a nice good job, so extra money would be a bonus, I guess. But literally, I just want to go across the world, battle loads of different people, and just have a good time, really.
yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, why not? In it and just like I want to go. I do really want to go. Rap is Full. I really want to go to iBattle.
Yeah. Yeah, I battle will be cool.
I want to go to No Coast. Um,
hmm
I want to go like King of the Dot, Vancouver.
Yeah.
Just anywhere where
hmm
the events seem like a party with battles happening as opposed to just a battle event, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, no, 100%, 100. Yeah, and they're all parties as well. I want to go to A Hat as well. I battle's a good one. I definitely want to go to Rapid Full. I want to battle Terminal.
okay. Terminal's
I don't
sick.
know why, but Terminal's insane.
Yeah.
People sleep on Terminal like he's not worth anything. And Terminal is, apart from Hades, Terminal's my favorite from the Irish scene.
Yeah, I can see that. He's definitely like one of the best writers out there anyway. I'm a big fan of Terminal myself, but like, I think if I was going over there, I'd try and get either Hades or Scabman, but I kind of need to work up to both of them.
Yeah, we got some leveling up to do first, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah,
Scabman's
man,
a good one, though.
apart from that, I mean, I think so. You're pretty confident in what you've got so far for Whitey, then.
Yeah, I've basically finished. Just need to memorize really the key points. But the first and second round I've kind of memorized already. But literally the stuff I've got for Whitey, he should be worried. He should be really, really worried. Yeah, loads of people are sleeping on me, and I cannot wait to get on that stage and absolutely wild out in his face. It's gonna be my favorite experience of this year, probably.
Nice. Yeah, I like it, man. And yeah, I mean, obviously Whitey's on my team, so I'm not going to say too much, but I think
Yeah.
I don't know anything about what he's like got written or anything. Like he's not shared anything with me, or I've not really had much of an interaction with him, to be honest. But
Okay.
he's definitely motivated. So I think you two are probably going to have battle of the night. If not, Kick and Savant will. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very, very interesting battle. And how did you find like what the managers said about you on the stream and stuff then?
I was dying. I was drunk at the time as well when I was watching the first episode. I was in Asda. I don't get drunk in Asda, by the way. I got drunk and then I went shopping in Asda, and I was watching it, and people just kept looking at me weird because I was just pissing myself. The Grandmaster Flash thing is so accurate, and I feel so stupid that I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I think it was hilarious. Although they did get the thingy bar wrong. They were like the bar at the end, which was if taking your life is my answer, bro, then quick pray like an antelope. Like an antelope, obviously they're quick and they're prey, but quick pray quickly. And they were like, pray fast. What does that mean? I was like, I didn't say pray fast, but okay. Yeah. But apart from that, that was lit. I was enjoying it. What about you, man?
Yeah, like I'd seen your battle before because they didn't release it on the network because obviously fucking Zebedee didn't even show up. But
yes,
and get well soon with your fucking bad back or whatever it was. But
and that is literally killing me as well,
mate. Like he no-showed the academy last year as well. Just battling's clearly not for him. Like just fucking give it up. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, he's mad. I thought he was good as well. I've seen one of his battles versus Deviant.
Yeah,
he was just. I thought he was good, but yeah, clearly it's not something he wants to do.
Deviant, I've just got that, but sip. But yeah, like Zebedee was one of my favourites, to be honest. But like to win it overall, but yeah, fuck him. But like. They didn't release your round on the network, so I hadn't seen it. And then I think a few days before they kind of released the reaction video or whatever, like Nick sent, I think, one round over to me.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to know who my favourite was at the time. And
yeah.
I think at that point I said Jester Black, and then I saw yours, and I thought yours was the best entry.
Okay.
And then hearing them kind of compare you to Grandmaster Flash and whatever, I was like, I didn't pick up on it at the time, to be fair, but it is a bit of a fair comparison.
So
but like,
accurate.
I don't think it's a bad thing though. Like it was
no.
The content that you had in there was really fucking solid, to be fair. So, like, I did actually, as soon as Nick sent it to me, I was like, I went into our group chat and I was like, I said to Milky, like, what did you think of Enigma's rounds? Because I've just seen it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, and he said he was like, the flow was a bit strange to hear, but apart from that, I thought he was really good.
Yeah.
And straight away, like, Whitey was kind of sniffing around for a bit of information. Obviously, he ended up seeing it in the end anyway. But yeah, it was a solid performance from yourself. To be fair, I enjoyed it a lot.
Hey, thank you, man. And I literally, I feel like the most people who are gonna catch my bars are gonna be like the rappers, basically. Hopefully the crowd catch it as well. I'm gonna try and not be lyrical miracle and just try and adapt very well. But yeah, I think we both had really good entries, to be fair, man. So people should definitely be expecting big things from us in the future.
Yeah, I was happy with mine. People that they seemed to like it. Milky was laughing through most of it as well, which was good to see. But like, to be honest, I think what I've got planned for Dukes isn't really the kind of style exactly that I took for DTH.
Okay.
Like, it's going to be similar in bits, but it's going to be quite different in bits as well. I've got a bit of a surprise up my sleeve, I think. But
hey, but do you know what? I'm gonna be right there for it. I can't. That's one of the battles I can't wait to see. To be fair, none of the battles on the card because there's usually a battle on every card where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go outside and have a blunt when this battle comes on because I don't really care. But all the battles on the card, I kind of want to watch them.
yeah, I feel like that as well, just because I want to see like what we're potentially going to be up against next or whatever. But
exactly, man.
But final one then. So if you run through the battles quickly, if you're giving your unbiased opinion, who have you got winning?
Oh, unbiased opinion. Okay, let me get the battles up. So yeah, like I'm gonna do it regardless of if you're on my team or not. So if you cut shade off this, then my fault. You're gonna have to hold that L. Let me see if I can find the battles. Up here somewhere.
I think I've got them.
Here they are.
Ah, there we go.
So McCoy versus Lester. McCoy's fire. I like what he did versus Anubis. I thought the double time thing at the end of his round was trash, though. So I've got Slester taking that battle. I spoke to Slester as well, and yeah, I think Slester's got some shit for him. Be Easy and G Double. If G Double can adapt, if and Be Easy can adapt, Be Easy can edge that battle. However, I'm not going to sleep on G Double because even though his entry was trash, his overall what I've seen from him, I've seen him do really, really amazingly. He beat C-Red on beat as well. C-Red's very hard to beat on beat. So I think I'm going to edge that battle to G Double. I don't know if B Easy can adapt. Sirius versus Henry. This battle's killing me. Both of them, I think, really good. Henry has almost a kind of shuffle tea kind of vibe to him, which he does in his own unique way, which can be really good. And if Sirius doesn't bomb, he could be the most dangerous person in this competition. So I don't think I can call that one. I'd probably edge it to Henry, but like if Sirius doesn't bomb, Sirius could take that battle. Yeah, Savant versus Kicknelly, I'm just giving it to Nick because honestly, I think Nick's gonna come with some stuff. Savant's good, but the only aspect Savant has is pen, like performance, presence, like connecting with the crowd. He has none of that. The only thing he has is pen. So I'm definitely giving it to Nick Kicknelly. I'm gonna wash Whitey. Just all you guys wait and see. Gaz Time versus Graphic Grammar. I don't know if I can call that. I think I might have to give it to Graphic Grammar because Graphic is way more experience. And on stage, if he's taking this competition seriously, Graphic could be the most dangerous person in here. So I'm definitely giving it to Graphic. DTH and Jester Black, I'm giving it to Jester Black. Sorry, John. You're a good man, but yeah, Jester's gonna wild on you. I know Jester's got some crazy punches for you. And you versus Dukes, I'm definitely edging you the battle. But Dukes, I'm leaving it open to interpretation. So if you want to surprise me, you're welcome to. But yeah, I'm definitely edging that battle to you for sure.
So you've got it 7-1 to Team Dean then, to be fair.
Oh, I got a 7-1. I didn't even clock. No way. Oh yeah, I picked mostly Team Dean to be fair.
You did.
Yeah, I think I feel that that's how it's gonna go though. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. People could turn up on the night and just do the complete opposite because I think people are taking this a lot more seriously than people think they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think my only worry, I think I said this to Nick, is that I don't know how seriously Graphic and Dukes will take it.
Mm-hmm.
Only because they seem to be getting fairly big plates on Don't Flop already.
Of course, yeah, I didn't take that into consideration.
But apart from that, I think everybody else is pretty motivated. And yeah, I think for me, I think I've got it 5-3 to Team Milky.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But again, I think anything could happen. And like Nick made me aware of something the other day that I didn't know about. Apparently, that whichever team wins gets to pick their matchups next.
Yes. So whoever team wins, we get to. I don't know how that's going to work because we might have to rock paper scissors for who gets to pick first because some people are going to want the same people. But yeah, that is how it's going to go for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So personally, I'd like if I got to pick my opponent from Team LSDean, it would be GWE. Like, who would you go for?
Mm-hmm. From your team, I would be picking. I'd probably pick DTH, to be honest. I'd either pick DTH or McCoy.
Okay.
Yeah, depending who's still there, I'll pick DTH or McCoy. More than, to be fair, I'd probably pick McCoy. Yeah, I'd probably pick McCoy. I don't really want to battle Sirius, to be honest.
No, I get that.
Definitely don't want to battle Sirius because you'll just clown me.
I think everyone else that I've kind of spoken to on my team has said they wouldn't want to battle Henry. I'd give it a go.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry has that thing where he can clown you as well. Henry has a very serious aspect where he will just make fun of your style, and no matter what you do on that stage, he's just going to dismantle it. Kind of like Hollow and Clips with the whole Kit Kat thing. See how easy it is to predict that? Kit Kat. He can do that and then dismantle your whole style. But we'll see what happens in it. We'll see what happens on the night. It will be an interesting night anyway, though.
Definitely. I think the thing with Henry is he definitely understands battling really well, but I think the angles that he takes are just a bit questionable. Like the whole.
Yeah.
Nick was saying he really liked the whole LinkedIn album, like the LinkedIn angle, and I was like, mate, that was fucking trash.
No, I hated that. Like LinkedIn dick pics. Like what? Isn't LinkedIn a job thing?
Yeah. So
like what?
He's just taking the piss out of him for promoting his business through like other platforms than LinkedIn, and it's just like, why? Like, the fuck are you doing? Like, leave it out. Like, but
I was not feeling that for sure.
Weird, but and he had a couple of things where, like, I'll be honest, when he just looked into his camera and was like, "And your girl's a little slag, isn't she?" I was like,
"No, that killed me."
God, that is fucking amazing. But apart from that, like, I just didn't think he really said much. Like, the whole your name is Gaz Time and Gaz Time is all I hope that you say. I was like, that's shit.
It's terrible. The worst name flip I've ever heard, potentially, Henry. Come on, bro. You can do way better than that.
Yeah, it was wank. But yeah. Apart from, I think, obviously I've seen him battle before, and I do think he's good. But
yeah,
I'm not. I'm not worried if I get matched up against him, which I've got a feeling that if we both go through, I think we probably would.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That'd be an interesting battle, you know. I want to see what he does first for Sirius. Let's see what he does for Sirius. Then after I see what everyone's coming like in the competition, then I can definitely give a more detailed description of how it all goes. But yeah, man, we should definitely do like a rundown after all the battles are done.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Definitely. But yeah, I've got to shoot. I've got another episode to do now. Like, but is there anything that you wanted to plug, or like anything that you want in the any links in the description or anything like that?
Not right now. Just anyone keep an eye out. I'm gonna be dropping loads and loads of new music for this whole lockdown. I've got basically a full EP written, one grime song, two hip hop songs, one drum and bass song, something over a jazz instrumental, and then something over like a Eminem and Juice WRLD kind of beat. So it's going to be loads of different genres on it, something for everyone. But yeah, all updates and stuff will be on my Facebook.
Nice, man. Yeah, make sure you send it over to. I'm about to start doing like a load of new segments to the show as well. So like focusing on battlers' music and stuff more, just because I think it's like massively overlooked. But anything that
Yeah, 100, man. Sounds good.
promoted or whatever, just send it over and I'm happy to do it, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
again,
no problem, man.
thanks for coming on, man, and look forward to seeing you at the event.
Yeah, no problems, man. Thank you for having me. And yeah, I'll definitely I'll see you at the event, and we'll definitely chop it up, man.
Definitely. Nice one, man. But yeah, take care up there anyway, man.
You as well, man. Keep safe.
You too.